What is up, y'all? What is up? I'm back. This is going to be my August empties video. This is probably my empties from maybe the last 2 or 3 weeks because my last empties video I did kind of film halfway through the month. I'm gonna try to do a lot better with getting this posted within like the first week of the month, but either way, we're not super far into September. So this is going to be all of my empties. I've got some candles in here. I have some full-size perfumes. I have some skincare, some body care. I've just got a whole bunch of stuff in here, y'all. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I talk about all things hygiene, beauty, fitness, health, hauls, all that, y'all. So if you are into that and you are into getting ideas for what you should pick up on your next shopping trip, make sure you are subscribed and make sure you are liking and commenting if you are a fan of this type of content. Without further ado, y'all, let's get into it. This is all my candle empties, okay? So we're just gonna fly through it. Some of these candles, well, one of these candles I've already, actually no, 2 or 3 of these candles I've already done like reviews on. So yeah, y'all, we will just try to kind of speed through the candle part and then get to the other good stuff. All right, you guys, so my first candle empty is going to be coconut and clementine. So this is a candle that I picked up this summer during SAS, or maybe like right at the end of SAS when there were still like some lingering 75% off items left. So this, I guess, was a test candle that did not make it past the test phase, and unfortunately this and a bunch of other White Barn candles in this collection did not make it. And honestly, y'all, I really have no idea why. I really enjoyed this candle. The notes in this are fresh coconut water, ripe orange slices, and zesty lemon. It literally smelled like coconut, like a citrus infused coconut water. It just smelled really, really good, really, really clean. I burned this in my bathroom, and I got a pretty decent sized throw. Since, you know, I've told you guys before, I have like really, really high ceilings in my apartment, so it's really hard to get a candle to fill up a room for me. So while I don't particularly need a candle to do that, I do want to have a kind of decent throw regardless. So I would say this definitely did what it needed to do in my bathroom, and I have no idea why it did not pass test. Because I definitely would have hoarded this, but I think I only picked up 1 more of these. So after I burned that one, I will not have this anymore. So maybe we'll see it in the future, maybe not, I'm not sure. Y'all know how Bath & Body Works does. So yeah, that is coconut and clementine. And the next empty I have, I don't know why, I feel like I have to like open up the candles to show y'all that are empty, but the next empty I have is the Tea and Rose. So this is another 75% off candle that I got from SAS this year. The notes in this are sweet pink rose petals, fresh white tea, and dewy greens. Y'all, honestly, I got a little bit of that tea note in here, but when I burned this, this is one of those candles that reminded me that I'm not 100% a floral girl yet, at least when it comes to rose. Like, I know I've told y'all I really am into florals lately as far as like perfumes, and I've been trying a lot more different florals, but this candle kind of was like, hold on girl, pump your brakes, you're not there yet, because all I could smell from this candle was straight up rose. And every single time I burned it, this is one of those candles that definitely will give you a headache because it was strong and had a good throw, but the fact that it was rose, it really did start to give me a headache because it was like a super, I don't want to say pungent, but like a super like perfumey type of rose. So while this probably would have been a really like beautiful scent, like in moderation, in a 3-wick, I probably would not buy this again. Unless you really, really love the smell of rose. I personally would not get this candle because I'm not quite there yet. So that's my only thing with this one. But otherwise, it was a good candle. It performed really well. I just was not 100% a fan of the scent. And this is one of those candles that made me realize I am not completely a floral girl yet. So yeah, that is Tea Rose. Yeah. I'm not going in any particular order with these, by the way. So this is Pumpkin Cinnamon Bun. So I've already told you guys my experience with this candle in at least 2 videos and a community post already, but just a quick synopsis. The notes in this are warm cinnamon roll, pumpkin spice, and vanilla frosting. Y'all, in this particular packaging, for me, this candle did not perform. It did not give any type of throw for me. I literally had to get right up on it to smell it. And all I really could smell was like just this cream cheese note. I literally really did not get anything else except for cream cheese in here. And like I said, the performance was bad. My wicks kept drowning. Like, it just, this candle just did not do what it needed to do for me. So yeah, I even repurchased this candle in the same packaging in like another batch code, just to see if maybe I got a bad one, because the reviews for this online are like amazing. But I bought this exact same candle twice and it still gave me the same issue. So I don't know, y'all. I probably will not be repurchasing this. I did repurchase it in the other packaging with like the little Hometown Heroes collection. So if I burn that anytime soon, I'll let y'all know. But for this particular packaging, it was a no for me. All right, y'all. And then another one that was in that failed Tester White Barn candle collection. This is Driftwood Waves. The notes are crisp sandalwood, salted bergamot, and ocean air. This was just another really like fresh, like kind of aquatic scent. I would say it's more like fresh than aquatic, but this was definitely just a very, very nice scent. I actually burned this together with the coconut and clementine in my bathroom, and I literally felt like I was like laid out on a beach somewhere. Like, it just gave me a very like fresh, beachy, coconutty type of vibe together. And just like you layer your perfumes, y'all, you can burn 2 candles at a time and give you a nice little scent cocktail, little candle scent combo. So I do that a lot. So this burned really well with the Driftwood Waves, and I think with the coconut and clementine, and I think I do have one more of each of those. So I will probably do that combo in my bathroom again because I really like this one. I was super excited to empty. So this is Peppered Plum. This is another one that I picked up during SAS this year. It was 75% off. So this was another failed test candle collection. And I actually think I kind of know why this one might have failed. But the notes in this one are bold plum, warm patchouli, and black peppercorn. So as I've told you guys before, I love any type of plum type of scent in the fall and winter. This one did not disappoint. This one reminded me a lot of Into the Night. It was just more of like a rich kind of expensive smell, as opposed to how Into the Night kind of has like a little bit of like a berry vibe to it. But they're definitely in the same field as me, and I love this candle. This candle was definitely, you know, it gave me a pretty like medium to high throw, I would say, and that's saying a lot for me considering how my ceilings are set up. So I really like this one. I did not have any issues with it, but I personally think the reason why it might not have made it nationwide is if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that little hole right there, but when it was burning, I'm kind of like lax when it comes to like burning my candles longer than 4 hours. Like, granted, I always monitor them, but I don't always blow my candles out right after 4 hours, because I feel like with some of them, it takes them longer to cool out for it to actually give a scent. So I don't like to blow it out until it has given me a good little amount of scent for a few minutes. But with this one, y'all, I realized after like maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, the candle itself started to get so hot. Like, I literally could not even put my hands on the candle because of that's how hot it was. And their like wraparound label literally like started to peel off. So that is probably why I'm thinking it didn't make it nationwide, because these labels seem like they could have been really, really dangerous. Like, if I would have fallen asleep or something, like I feel like this candle would have like completely melted or caught on fire or something. I don't know, but that definitely freaked me out. So I never really burned this candle longer than an hour at a time, which is why I did not get through it as fast as I would have wanted to. But either way, I really did like this candle. So I hope they bring it back again, just without this very precarious label. So yeah, that is Peppered Plum. All right, y'all, the next candle that I got through is the Iced Lemon Pound Cake. Y'all, this candle right here, this candle smelled so amazing, and I think the reason why I loved it, first of all, let me tell y'all the notes. The notes in this are sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, and whipped cream. Y'all, oh my god, if they made this scent into a body care, I would die. I would literally, it is in the same realm as like Bright Lemon Snowdrop, butter, I'm losing my mind right now. the Buttercup one from Tutti Dolce line. I literally just talked about it, so I'm gonna just have a picture because I'm totally forgetting the name right now. But yes, it's in the same vibes as that. It's a gourmand lemon scent, and it also reminds me of one of my favorite perfumes ever that I'm actually wearing right now, which is the Cosmorati's Lyra. This is just like, Lyra also has similar notes, but there's like a burnt kind of like, not burnt, but like a toasted caramel scent that's in here. But this candle literally smells like this perfume. So if you ever wondered what this perfume smelled like, if you like the smell of this particular candle, you will love that perfume, and you definitely should add it to your wish list because it's probably in my top 5 perfumes for life. Also, y'all, if y'all will be interested in that, let me know in the comments below. And any other perfume related content, y'all let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I love this freaking candle, and I really wish I would have gotten more because this is another one that I got for 75% off during SAS. So I don't know, I'm gonna try and find some more of these because I just love this, and it literally, like, it gave a nice little scent bubble in my kitchen. So yeah, that is Ice Lemon Pound Cake. All right, y'all, and then the next empty I have is the Hometown Sugar Cookies. I literally already have a full in-depth review on this one, so just in quick little synopsis, the notes on this one are warm sugar cookies, ground cinnamon, fresh nutmeg sprinkled with sugar. I basically said in my review that this is more of a buttery shortbread type of cookie, or just like a sugar cookie that, you know, is kind of similar to a shortbread cookie like a Lorna Doone or like a Chessman cookie. Like that is the smell that I get from this. And as far as the performance, it definitely was a decent sized throw. Yeah, it definitely was a decent throw, like, and it burned very evenly all the way down. I actually made some wax melts out of the rest of what was in here, but which I don't typically do with every single candle, but I did really like the scent. It was just kind of a warm, comforting scent bubble. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. I personally probably am not going to repurchase it though, just because I feel like there are other better cookie scented candles that I would want to burn before I went and burned this one. But I feel like this is a cookie scent for someone who's like not super into like the beast mode gourmand scents, but they just want something like soft and like, you know, comforting, like that fresh baked cookies type of smell in your house that's not super overwhelming. Then you can definitely pick up Hometown Sugar Cookies. And then I also finished an Old Fashioned Cider Donut. I'm pretty sure all of these, y'all, are 75% off candles that I picked up during SAS, unless they're one of the new candles. But the notes in this one are Old Fashioned Cake Donut, baked apple sprinkled with brown sugar and cinnamon. Honestly, this candle did not give me a whole lot compared to how it's been in the past. I won't say that I ever remember this one being beast mode, but this is definitely a very, very soft, barely any throw type of candle. So unfortunately, I would not repurchase this one, at least not in this particular packaging, because all I could really smell was like that cakey donut smell. I got like a hint of apple, but for the most part, y'all, this candle was just like really, really light. So I was finding myself struggling to smell it at all, and I did have to burn this next to another candle just to help, you know, have some other type of scent going in the room that it was in. So yeah, that is Old Fashioned Cider Donut. All right, y'all, and then here's a new candle that I actually went through. So this is the Blueberry Cotton Candy from the newest Hometown Heroes collection. I kind of gave my initial thoughts on this, and I did want to do like a full in-depth review, but I just never got around to it. And by the time I wanted to do it, I was like, let me just put it in my empties and I'll just briefly talk about it. So the notes in this one are ripe Maine blueberries, spun sugar, and vanilla. I mean, honestly, you guys, this literally was just a very like blueberry cotton candy scent. Like it literally smelled like fresh, you know, blueberries that were made into like some sort of blueberry like sweet tart or like spun sugar type of vibe. Like they pretty much hit the nail on the head with the name. There's a tartness to it, there's a sweetness to it. It smelled good, but I personally don't feel like the throw gave me enough. If you were burning this in a very small room with not a lot of ventilation, then you probably would get away with this one having a decent throw. But for me, even with my ceiling fan on, like it was very hard for me to smell this, and I had to get right up on it to smell it. So I don't know. I most likely will not be repurchasing this, especially this season, because I just have so many other candles that I need to get through that I want to try. And while this one was nice, it didn't do anything memorable for me, like blueberry maple pancakes. So, yeah, I probably would not repurchase this one, but I mean, it was nice for what it was. So yeah. Now, this one here, right? This is another one that failed, I guess, the test launch or whatever. This is the pumpkin mint milkshake. So the notes in this one are vanilla ice cream, mint chips, and pumpkin pie spices. So yeah, when I originally picked this up, I really liked it. It reminded me a lot of that mint chip shake candle that was in the Unicorn Sprinkles candle collection from like some years ago. And it really reminded me of that. So I was like, okay, this is going to give me that same sweet, creamy mint type of vibe, like the one that's in like peppermint sugar cookie. I was like, that's what this is going to give me, but maybe with some spices. But y'all, I can see why this one didn't make it, because y'all, when I tell y'all, when I burned this, the throw was decent. But the problem with it was that the way that the mint and the spices were mixing together, it literally smelled like toothpaste to me, to the point where every single time I burned this, I got an extreme headache. So, and I'm not one that normally is sensitive to certain smells. Like, you know, I literally, like, I feel like my nose is fine smelling anything. But yeah, this one literally gave me a headache. Like, I feel like after like an hour of burning this, I would have to blow it out and like burn something else, because the smell of it was just literally like this, I don't know, super strong minty toothpaste type of mint type of smell. Like the way that the spices mixed with the mint in this candle, it just did not do it for me. So I kind of forced myself to finish this candle, and I really personally just did not like it. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's why I didn't go live. I don't know, but I've always been curious how they decide which candles pass and which candles fail. Like, is it based on sales? Like, what is it based on? I have no idea, but either way, y'all, this one did not make it, at least to my knowledge. So yeah, that is pumpkin mint milkshake. Now, I did also manage to get through one of the newer Homeworks candles that I got. And I made some wax melts of what was left, but this is the banana maple pancakes from Homeworks. I did pick this up from TJ Maxx. The notes in this one are mashed bananas, whipped milk, melted butter, vanilla extract, and fluffy pancakes. I basically talked about this candle in a TJ Maxx haul. And y'all, this candle did what it needed to do. I've already purchased a backup of this, and if I see another one in TJ Maxx or Marshalls the next time that I go, I will definitely be picking this up, because it literally captured everything in here perfectly. I smelled the pancakes, I smelled like the syrup, I smelled the bananas. It was like a ripe banana smell. And it's rare that I like banana smells in candles. Yeah, y'all. This one smells so good. So if you can find this one in your stores, like, I definitely recommend it. The throw was bomb. Like, this gave me a good strong throw in my kitchen, and it wasn't like headache inducing or anything. Like, this candle was just amazing. So I definitely recommend the banana maple pancakes from Homeworks. The last candle that I got through was another Homeworks candle. This is the Pumpkin Woods. This is pumpkin, grated cinnamon, cedarwood, and musk. Yeah, honestly, y'all, this one was super light when I burned it. I really mostly just smelled pumpkin. It was kind of just a basic pumpkin scent for me. Like, it didn't do anything amazing. Like, it did not perform how a Homeworks candle normally performs for me. Like, the throw was pretty weak with this one. So I don't know if it's just where I had it in my house or what, but I burned this in my bedroom, and there is a little bit of a draft in the direction that, you know, this was going. But I don't know, I've never had any other issues with candles in that, you know, location before. So this one just did not really wow me. It didn't do much. The scent wasn't like super memorable. Yeah, I mean, it smells good. It just kind of smells like a basic pumpkin candle scent that you can get, you know, from anywhere, as opposed to, well, I paid $16.99 for this, but the original price of these usually goes for like 30 bucks, and I definitely would not pay 30 bucks for this one. The banana maple pancakes one, I would definitely pay $30 for that. But this one, it was a no for me. So yeah. Okay, y'all. So this gigantic IKEA tote, this is a special edition IKEA tote. I have no idea when this came out, but yeah, girl, y'all know IKEA totes are bomb. But this is all body care products and things of that nature. So I don't know, y'all. Every time I do sit down to like sort through my empties, I always feel like I don't have that many, and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, you did go through a lot of stuff this month. So yeah, girl, so let's just jump right into it. All right, the first empty that I went through, which this took me forever to finish, this is the Dr. Bronners Castile soap. This is the baby one. This is literally the most mild one that you can get from this one. I usually use this to clean my makeup brushes and sponges. I prefer not to use any type of scented soap on my makeup brushes, because just like how I would treat my face, I treat my makeup brushes and things like that. So that is what I use this for. Sometimes I use this to clean with, to like dilute, you know, another type of cleaner. But for the most part, y'all, this is reserved strictly for my makeup brushes. And every now and then I like might occasionally use this in the shower, but for the most part, y'all, like this is literally just for my makeup brushes. I would occasionally wash my hands with it. But yeah, this brand is just really good for getting things clean overall, and I definitely would repurchase this. I probably am going to repurchase a smaller one just because it took me forever to go through this, but then again, like I said, I use it to wash my brushes, so I wouldn't mind having a larger one. I think I just saw this one on clearance at Publix one time, which never happens. So yeah, that's why I picked this one up, and it took me forever to go through. But yeah, that is the Dr. Bronners Castile soap. All right, y'all, and then my next empties is the Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Scrub. I don't know if I ever hauled this when I actually picked it up. Like, I know I posted it on Instagram. I don't know if I ever actually hauled this. But yeah, I did like this one, you guys. It was kind of a medium coarseness when it comes to like how it felt. Like, it wasn't super thick like a Tree Hut, I would say, but it wasn't also like, you know, a body polish or anything. It was somewhere in the middle, and it definitely smells like the Boom Boom Cream. It definitely smells like the Brazil, you know, nut, the Sol de Janeiro. I would say it's a little bit more salty and nutty, and not as much like of a sweet caramel type of vibe like that I sometimes get from the Sol de Janeiro. But either way, I did like this one. I would definitely repurchase it for $5, because for $5 it was definitely a good scrub. So I think I have one backup already. I may possibly pick one up from Trader Joe's. I don't know. I do still have a lot of scrubs that I have to get through, but this is definitely one that I would repurchase for it being $5. I do think it gives you a nice exfoliation. So yeah. Right. And then the next scrub, sorry if these jars look gross, y'all. I did not wipe all these off, but the next scrub that I finished was the Tropic Glow. So again, this is actually a very similar scent to the one that I just talked about, but this is probably a scrub that I literally repurchase all the time. I've told you guys before, Tree Hut scrubs are just the GOAT. I'm sure everybody knows that at this point. And this is another one that has been compared to the Sol de Janeiro scent, which I definitely agree. They smell super, super similar. It smells more like the Sol de Janeiro scent when you use it in the shower. But yeah, I just love this one. I love the little glow that it gives me, and it's just a really good scrub. So I will definitely always repurchase this one. I'm pretty sure I have a backup of this one specifically already in my stash. So yeah, I finished this one. I think I finished the same one in my last empties, I'm pretty sure. And then I also finished the Candied Lemon scrub from Tree Hut. So this one, you guys, I'm probably not going to repurchase. I don't know why, but like, before you use it, it smells like that, you know, lemon head sweet candy scent. But for some reason, when I used it in the shower, it smelled a little bit like a Pine Sol or like just a lemon cleaner. So I don't know, it started to be a little off-putting to me when I actually used it in the shower. So I probably won't repurchase this particular scent. And yeah, I mean, that's just it. I just didn't really like the scent once I got in the shower with it. So even though I really love lemon scents, I don't think it was as sweet as I wanted it to be, like once I used it in the shower. So yeah, I will probably not repurchase this one. And then the last scrub is one of the ones that I picked up during the Ulta Platinum Day. This is the Ulta Beauty Coconut Cream Scented Body Scrub. And I think these were maybe like $10 or something. And I picked up a few different scents because I had never tried any of Ulta's like branded products before. But I actually like this. I was pleasantly surprised to see when I used it in the shower, it was more of like a foaming scrub. Yeah, this is definitely just a true coconut scent. It was like a creamy coconut scent, which is, I guess that's why they called it coconut cream. But yeah, I would definitely repurchase this one, especially at the price point. And it was a nice gentle exfoliating scrub, and it also, like I said, lathered up a little bit, which I wasn't expecting, but I really did like it. So I'm glad I picked up a few of these during the sale and other scents, because I wasn't sure if I was going to like any of Ulta scrubs, but I do. So I'm excited to try some of the other scents that I picked up. So yeah, hey y'all. This is the Dove Mango Bar Soap. I feel like I've told you guys before, I really do like this scent. I really do like this bar soap. It gives me a nice little bit of lather and moisture, and Dove, you just cannot go wrong with their bar soaps. I don't really like the body polish in this. I feel like I emptied a body polish in this scent before, which I've told you guys I don't really like their body polishes because I feel like they're just not abrasive enough for me. So yeah, but I do really love this scent. It's just a sweet creamy mango scent. And then I also finished the Fenty Cocoa Cleanser Bar. Y'all, as much as I love Fenty products, I would probably not repurchase this soap. Number one, for the price that it was, which I completely forgot what the price was, but it's definitely way more expensive than your average bar of soap. I don't think it did anything particularly amazing for me to spend that amount on a bar of soap. Like, I don't know what exactly it was marketed to do, but I don't think that it made that much of a significant difference in my skin while using it to warrant it to be the price that it was. And it also did not give off much of a scent. It basically gave just a really soft, delicate, like cocoa butter type of scent, which again, I can find that in any cocoa butter scented bar soap. So I don't know, you guys, I normally really love Fenty Beauty products and Fenty Skin products, but this one wasn't a bad product. I just don't think it's worth what the price of it actually is. And I feel like it's more gimmicky and marketing type of thing than anything, because there's also like a special dish that goes with it that it fits inside of, and I don't know, I feel like it's more of a marketable item than it is an actual like quality product, if you catch my drift. So yeah, that is the Cocoa Cleanser from Fenty. Finish a Tiki Shore hand soap. This is definitely a very summery scent, as you guys can probably already tell. I picked this up a while ago, y'all, and I really have not been buying hand soaps like that this year. Like, I may have picked up, I don't know, 5 give or take hand soaps this year, just because I have so many hand soaps backstocked that I'm still trying to get through, which I don't really feel like those go bad like that compared to like body care. But yeah, I just don't really want to focus on buying hand soaps this year, just because of the fact that I have so many that I want to get through. So, but the notes in this one are coconut milk, vanilla orchid, and golden pineapple. So yeah, I mean, this one literally just smells like a beachy, coconutty, pineapple-y cocktail. It was a very nice summer scent. I don't know if this one came back this year, I'm not sure, but that is Tiki Shore. All right, yeah, so I think I am doing pretty good with keeping this empties video a little bit more organized than my last one. So now let's move into moisturizers. So the first thing we're going to talk about, girl, yes, it's that serious. It's that serious. This is the EOS 24-Hour Moisture Body Lotion in Vanilla Cashmere. And before I even get into it, yes, I've already repurchased it. This is one that I keep a backup of. And if they ever were to get rid of it, I would be extremely sad and I would probably hoard it. But the notes in this are whipped vanilla, soft musk, and cozy caramel. I feel like I've hauled this already or talked about it on a like Target haul or something, but y'all, this is literally one of my favorite lotions. I use this as my base for so many of my gourmand, delicious, sweet type of scent layering combos. And just in general, this is just one of my favorite lotions. It's very moisturizing. It's very sweet. And I've mentioned to you guys before, it reminds me a lot of the original formulation of Vanilla Bean Noel. Like, I would say it would be kind of like a mix between like Vanilla Bean Noel and like Christmas cookies type of vibe. Like, that's literally what it smells like to me. And it's just very sweet, very rich, very decadent. And the best part of all, it is super moisturizing. So this is the type of moisture that I wish I would get from Bath & Body Works body creams. But either way, y'all, yes, it's that serious that I literally cut the bottle open so that I could scrape out all the last little drops of it and get my money's worth before I open a new bottle. So yes, that is EOS Vanilla Cashmere. Another favorite here, this is the Hempz Herbal Whipped Body Cream in the Triple Moisture. So I've told you guys before, but Hempz is literally another one of my go-to brands. When I was not buying Bath & Body Works products, I was using Hempz products, and I just feel like they are just bomb for sensitive skin users or anyone that suffers with dry skin or anyone who just wants a lotion that is a little bit more moisturizing, that's not skimping out on the scent. So this particular one I do find to be the most moisturizing of all of the Hempz lotions. This one is a little bit thicker in consistency, so I guess that's why they call it the whipped body cream. But yeah, of all of the ones that I've used in the like pump bottle, this is definitely the one that is the most moisturizing, and it has a pretty pleasant scent. Like, this one doesn't have scent notes or anything on here, but to me it has like a slight like blueberry type of scent, or like pineapple, I don't know, but it's like a really slightly subtly sweet fruity type of scent, and I really like it. So I use this one a lot when I get out of the shower. I think I kept this particular bottle in my car because it stands really well in the heat, obviously, because it's thicker. So it was easy for me to go through this one when I kept it in my car. And this is another one that's just really good for like base layering with your products. So yeah, that is the Hempz Triple Moisture Whipped Body Cream. And I have the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch Lotion Sunscreen in Ultra Radiance. This is SPF 30. As you guys know, or if you don't know, if you're new, I did work on a pool this summer, so I went through quite a bit of SPF. This one was okay, but it was just really cheap, and I think I just picked it up because I did not have another body SPF at the time. There is a light little bit of shimmer in this, and overall it was okay, it was decent, but it's not one that I would run back to the store to purchase. It's lightly scented. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, I find this to just be a really basic sunscreen if you just need something quick to like put on your legs and your arms. But this is definitely not something that I would be like, this is a favorite or whatever. This is literally just something cheap you can pick up from Target or Walmart when you're in a bind, when you're in a crunch, and you just need a quick sunscreen. I did not realize how many empties I have until I sit down to do it. Okay, so this is the Fenty Hydravizor. This is the mini one. It came in her little mini travel set. I'm pretty sure this is an SPF 35. I've told you guys before, but I really just like Rihanna's Fenty Skin line regardless. And this is just a really easy 2-in-1 on the go. It gives you a nice glow. It's lightly scented, but it's not like irritating because I am someone that has sensitive skin and I don't find it irritating. And it's just a really easy sunscreen lotion to throw on, and it does give your skin a really nice glow. So some days I will just wear this and I find that my skin does have a nice pretty glow to it. So yeah, definitely recommend, and will probably repurchase this. I just bought this because I went on a trip and I wanted like an easy to use skincare set where I didn't have to feel like I had to like build my skincare set while I was traveling. And then I did finish quite a few hand creams. Some of these are super old, y'all, so please excuse them, but I finished two from the Body Shop. I finished the mango and the strawberry. Not too much to say about them. I really love the Body Shop's hand creams, and they are very like strongly scented, like not saying it in a bad way, but like they literally smell like a fresh piece of fruit. The strawberry one smells like a strawberry, and the mango one smells like mango. So definitely love the Body Shop's hand cream. I finished two Bath & Body Works hand creams. So this is Mary Cookie from a really long time ago, which I mean is just a classic sweet cookie scent that I love. I usually pick this up every year. I don't know what year this one came out because I think the little numbers wiped off. This particular pumpkin cupcake, I don't know what they did with it. I don't know what they did to it, but this is probably the most strongest potent pumpkin cupcake packaging that they ever did. Like, I wish they would have done the pumpkin cupcake body care exactly like this. Like, I'm talking about formulation, everything, because I would put this on at the time that I bought this. I would put this on and I was just putting it on like just to moisturize my hand. I wasn't really looking so much for the scent. But when I tell y'all, I put it on and I kept getting complimented on how good I smelled, and I had to like check myself and be like, what did I put on today? And it took me a minute to realize it was actually the pumpkin cupcake. It was just the sweetest, like, it was just such a super sweet, delicious, like confectioner sugar sweet cupcake smell, and I loved it, y'all. It just smelled so good. So I did already repurchase the pumpkin cupcake from this year during the mini sale. So yeah, I hope that it smells like this particular one. And also, if you guys are interested in seeing a haul from the mini sale, let me know, because I did pick up some stuff from the mini sale, as well as a couple of things from their quote-unquote Labor Day sale. And then there's also a candle sale going on, which y'all already know I'm probably going to pick some stuff up. So I don't know. I might just combine all those together, but that might make the video super long. Let me know if y'all even want to see the minis haul. I don't know. But yeah, that's that. And then I did finish all 3 of the little travel Sol de Janeiro creams. I told you guys before, my favorite one, honestly, is just the classic Boom Boom cream, but the Bom Dia Bright would probably be my second favorite, just because it is like a retexturizing type of one, and I have already purchased a full size of this one in particular. So yeah, I find that it works really great on the days like where you shaved or your skin might be kind of, you know, irritated or something like that. But either way, I love all of these, and the scent of all of these is really good as well. So if you want one that's like a little bit more gourmand leaning, I would definitely lean for the bottom one, because it kind of has that like coconut, like cookie type of smell. But all the other ones, all 3 of these smell really good, so you really can't go wrong with any of Sol de Janeiro's creams. I did also finish a travel little cream of Summer Melody. I feel like I emptied the fine fragrance mist in my last empties video, and yeah, like I told you guys, this is just a really sweet smelling, compliment getting type of scent. It's very crowd pleasing. I kind of told you guys I wasn't like super wowed by it or anything, but I did find myself reaching for it a lot because it was just an easy reach, and I noticed that every time I wore it, like, I would get compliments. So I kept this mini in the fine fragrances in my car and went through them pretty fast. So I did also pick up a full size of this at the Labor Day sale, just because it was already super cheap. And I was like, I feel like I might miss it in my collection if I don't have it anymore, because these minis were the only ones that I had. So yeah, that is Summer Melody. Interested in the scent notes, I'm pretty sure it's like honeydew and bronzed coconut or bronzed vanilla, something like that. But it's basically just a sugary sweet honeydew type of scent. So yeah, right. And then I also finished a First Aid Beauty, the Ultra Repair Cream. I really love to use this on my face, you guys. It is just a very easy moisturizer to use, especially if you have sensitive skin or you have done a skincare routine that has a lot of actives in it, or you feel like your skin is stripped or your skin barrier is damaged. This is just a very soothing, easy to use, easy to rub in. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. This is definitely probably one of my top 5 facial moisturizers, because I have gone through this a few times, and I think this was just like a little sample or something that I got from either Sephora or Ulta in like a little bag. But yeah, I use this all the time and definitely will repurchase this at some point in the next few days. So yeah, I finished one of the Dove, I don't know why I keep taking the lid off. I also finished one of the Dove Nourishing Body Care Beauty Creams. This one to me literally smells like the Dove bar soap. Like it, you know, it just smells really clean, really pretty. It almost has like a little baby powder type of smell to it. But yeah, it just smells really good. It's easy to throw in your purse. You can literally get these at Dollar Tree for $1. They also have one by Vaseline. They have one by Pond's. And there's another Dove one that I think I already talked about in my last empty video that comes in the little blue can. But either way, y'all, these are just super easy to use. And they're surprisingly extremely moisturizing for them to only be $1. And they last a little while. So yeah, that is the Dove Nourishing Body Cream. This is the Bio Oil. Honestly, y'all, I know Bio Oil is seen as like the holy grail of oils, but I will probably not repurchase it. While I do find it to be very moisturizing and it does seem to help with scars and fading and things like that, I have come to realize I really just don't like how it smells anymore. It just has a very like soapy smell to me, and I just don't like how it smells. I feel like I have so many other scented body oils that I love the smell of. I would be okay missing out on, you know, the benefits of this one because of the smell. And I also have a body oil that I prefer much more than this one that smells amazing and does the exact same thing. So that's going to bring me to my next empty, Cocoa Butter Skin Therapy Oil. Y'all, this is literally my favorite oil ever. It is affordable, it is moisturizing, it smells really, really good. If you love the smell of cocoa butter and argan oil, you will love this if you have not used it already. It is pretty much marketed in the same way as bio oil, where it's supposed to help with skin dullness, texture, scars, and things like that. And I don't particularly use it for that purpose, but I do notice a significant difference in my skin when I am using this. I literally use this to seal in moisture when I take a shower, or if I'm about to put on another Bath and Body Works scent. Like, I just love using this as a base layer, and it smells really, really good. And it also has a pump, which, you know, a lot of oils, sometimes they just have a twist off cap, or it's just really hard to dispense small amounts at a time. So that's another thing I really, really love about this oil. I actually already had 2 backups of this. So yeah, that is how much I love this. It will forever always remain in my body care collection. It is a staple that I always use. And this mixed with the EOS Vanilla Cashmere, girl, try it and thank me later. Okay, y'all, this is the Tarte Maracujá Juicy Lip. I think this is the oil, or this is the one that's more of like a balm style, I guess. But this is what it looks like. So I know it doesn't look like it's empty, but this is just the way that it is once it gets down to the end. So that's one thing that I do not like about this, because I'm pretty sure this little lip balm was like $20-something. And while it was super, super moisturizing and I liked the effects that it had on my lips, I would definitely not repurchase this, especially not full price, just because I feel like a lot of product gets wasted at the end because of the way that the dispenser is. So yeah, unless, girl, you just got money to just be thrown away, I definitely would not repurchase this, would not recommend. I won't say won't recommend. It is super moisturizing and it made my lips feel really good, really smooth. I did not feel like I needed to put anything on top of my lips afterwards. Like, it was a nice, it was almost like lip balm and lip gloss combined. So I did really like the effect it had on my lips. I just personally would not pay $24 or however many dollars this was to buy this, because I feel like I can get the same effect for cheaper when I just use my chapstick and my lip gloss. So yeah, that's that. Okay, you guys, so this these are the Ingrown hair pads from the First Aid Beauty. I've already talked about these on either an Ulta or a Sephora haul, I'm not really sure, but I definitely always repurchase these. These are very, very good, very easy to use if you have ingrown prone hair, or ingrown prone skin, I should say. So you can use this, you know, under your arms, your bikini area, your legs, and it's just very good at preventing ingrowns as well as treating them if for some reason you do get them. So I definitely will repurchase this. I think this particular jar, I think it only comes in one size, so I would like to see them do a larger size option, and if they do, I just haven't seen it yet. This is definitely a product I will always repurchase. Then, speaking of ingrown hair products, this is the Pfb Vanish Ultra. There are 2 versions of this. I have used both of them. I don't see a whole lot of a difference between either one, honestly. So there's the one, there's the Ultra, and then there's the one with Chroma Bright, I believe. I haven't really seen a difference between either one because I've used both. So I don't know. I would recommend both of them if you are prone to ingrowns, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, things like that. This is really, really good at fading that. You can use it under your arms, your bikini area. You can use it on your face. Like, I personally have not used it on my face, but I have seen people's results who have used it on their face. So either way, y'all, this works really, really well. And you do have to kind of give your skin a break if you use it like consistently. So like, I might do like 1 to 2 full weeks on using this every day, and then I'll do like a week off or something like that, just because it is like an exfoliant. So it basically lightens up that area. And you will have to use a sunscreen with this if you are planning on using it on your face. So yeah, definitely works, definitely recommend, 100%. And this is the Heritage Store Rosewater and Glycerin Hydrating Facial Mist. I really love this in the summer, you guys. This is just really good. Put in the fridge and you just come in from a really hot day. It's really, really good to just spritz your face with. Keep it with you on the go. It gives you a nice hydrating glow. This is also a really good mist to use in between your skincare steps. So after you wash your face, then you mist, and then you put on a serum or exfoliate, then you mist. Like, it just helps to lock in your products as you're applying them, so all of your products aren't building up on top of your face. So yeah. Speaking of facial mist, another one that I really, really like that I have repurchased quite a few times is the Crystal Clear Rosewater Mist from Ancient Cosmetics. They also have a cucumber one that's really good. I don't know which one that they have on their site right now because they do tend to switch them out, but I have used both of their facial mist and I just recommend Ancient Cosmetics overall. But their facial mist especially, they are very, very sensitive skin friendly, and I do find that my skin is very dewy, very hydrated, and very glowy whenever I use these. So yeah. And then speaking of skincare, so this is a brand that I have already talked about on my channel before that I love, that I've told you guys before. I will always repurchase their products. This is Mad Hippie. This is the vitamin C serum as well as the exfoliating serum. They literally do exactly what they say they do. The exfoliating serum is definitely a serum you are going to want to use at night, but it helps to exfoliate your skin. I prefer chemical exfoliants on my face because I don't really like using abrasive physical exfoliants on my face. That's just a personal preference. Of course, everyone's different, but I always have really, really great results when it comes to like my texture, my pore size, fading any hyperpigmentation, and just overall creating a more even skin tone when I am using this at night. And then same thing for the vitamin C serum. This is a serum that I use during the day after I have washed and toned my face. Vitamin C serum, again, also has really, really great skin brightening properties, and it just makes your skin have a nice glow to it. So this is my staple vitamin C serum that I always repurchase. Even when I try other ones, I usually always come back to this one. Very sensitive skin friendly. This brand overall, it is just a very approachable, sensitive skin friendly brand, and I have used quite a few products from them that I will always repurchase. So yeah. All right, you guys, and then I have something a little different on here. So this is the Alani Nu Mimosa Pre-workout. So Alani Nu is not a new brand or anything. They have been around for quite a few years, and I have been using their products for quite a long time. They are just my favorite brand when it comes to like supplements all around, because they literally have, really a really nice variety of supplements, as well as pre-workout, as well as non-stimulant based pre-workout. If you find yourself sensitive to caffeine, they have a lot of really, really great flavors. I love their energy drinks, and this is just a brand that I use quite a bit of their products. They've got protein powder. You can find them on their website, but they also are sold at the Vitamin Shop and GNC, and also Publix, and Target as well. So I mean, they're pretty much sold everywhere at this point. I think they're also sold at Kroger. So yeah, you can literally find them anywhere at this point, and I recommend all of the flavors. The mimosa is really, really good. I would say my favorite pre-workout and energy drink flavors are probably the watermelon one. But honestly, y'all, they're all really, really good. So yeah, I was very happy to finish this pre-workout. It is hard for me to get through a full tub of pre-workout because I'm always switching the flavors. But yeah, if you are familiar with what pre-workout actually does, I would not recommend it if you don't already have caffeine in your diet. If you don't regularly consume like energy drinks or coffee or things like that, I would not recommend incorporating a pre-workout into your fitness regimen. But I usually just take pre-workout on the days that I am doing, strength training or things like that. I don't really like taking pre-workout on the days where I'm doing cardio or anything high intensity, because your heart rate is already going to be elevated from taking a pre-workout. So mixing that with a high intensity workout, that's going to further increase your heart rate. I just don't like mixing the two. That's just a personal preference of mine. So I usually only take pre-workout on my like lifting days or my strength training days or things like that. So yeah, the most exciting 2 products for the end. So y'all, I emptied 2 full-size perfumes. Can you believe it? So the first one is Ariana Grande's Cloud. So I did empty out the 1 fluid ounce of this. And honestly, you guys, Cloud, she needs no intro. She needs no explanation. Like literally everyone knows her. She's that girl. And I know everyone compares it to Baccarat. So to my nose, to me personally, I don't feel like it is identical to Baccarat. I feel like they are very similar, and I feel like when you wear Cloud, people do assume that you are wearing Baccarat because they smell similar when they are worn. But I just feel like Cloud overall is a lot sweeter and a lot more feminine, because I do feel like Baccarat Rouge 540 can lead a little masculine. That's just my personal opinion. And I just feel like Cloud is Baccarat's pretty little sister or something like that. Like that's how I feel about it. But would I repurchase it? I'm just going to say no, only because I prefer the Cloud Intense, the Cloud 2.0, and I have a very, very large bottle of that one. So I probably would not repurchase the regular Cloud just because I prefer the 2.0 version. I feel like it's just a little bit more grown up. It's a little bit sexier, and it just smells better and lasts better on my skin than the original Cloud does. But I really don't have any complaints necessarily about Cloud. I just would not repurchase it because I prefer the Intense version better. So yeah, that is Ariana Grande's Cloud. The last empty that I have, girl, can you believe it? The biggest giant bottle of Versace Yellow Diamond. So fun little fact, fun story about this one. So Versace Yellow Diamond and Versace Bright Crystal were like the first designer perfumes that I ever wore. They will always be in my collection just for nostalgia reasons, and of course I do wear them quite a bit in the spring and the summer. So I am glad that I went through this bottle already, because obviously I will not be wearing this scent in the fall and the winter. It is just a very bright citrus forward type of pretty floral scent. This is one of the few citrus florals that, you know, I tend to wear that I like. It just smells rich to me. It's approachable. It is a crowd pleasing scent. Whenever I wear it, I get a lot of compliments from both men and women, and it just embodies that pretty girl type of scent. It just reminds me of you wearing, you know, a nice cute flowy white dress on a spring day. You're outside on the patio having some white wine. Like that's literally what this scent reminds me of. And it's just an easy scent. Like I feel like this is a scent that any woman could get away with. And you can usually always pick this up at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's for super, super cheap. She's very affordable. And same with Bright Crystal. So yeah, that is Versace Yellow Diamond. I've had this bottle for like 5 years now, y'all, and I'm finally getting through it. So yes, she's finally done, and I'm very proud of myself for finishing her up. Okay, y'all, that is it. That is it for my empties. Oh my God, y'all, I was not expecting this to be this long. And I feel like I said that for the last empties video. I really just did not realize how many products that I had went through until I sat down to go through all of them. So if you guys have tried any of these products, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching and staying to the end if you did. And also, if you guys are interested in seeing my mini sale haul from Bath & Body Works, please let me know in the comments, and any other content that you might want to see from me. But thank you so much. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!